Moving on, the United Nations General Assembly has passed a major resolution reinforcing countries' legal obligations to fight climate change, which could increase pressure on governments not just politically, but eventually in courts as well. The UN vote was overwhelming. 141 countries backed the resolution. Only 8 voted against it, including the United States, Russia and Iran. These are 3 major oil and gas producers. Countries most vulnerable to climate change argue that they are paying the price for emissions that they did not create. Hence, the push was initiated by Vanuatu, which is one of the Pacific nations already living with the frontline impacts of rising seas and extreme weather. Last year, the ICJ shook climate diplomacy by declaring it unlawful for states to ignore their climate commitments. The court also said countries harmed by climate change could potentially seek reparations. Key parts of the original proposal were softened after opposition from US, China, EU, Japan and oil-producing states fearing legal and financial liability. A plan to create an international registry documenting climate-linked damage disappeared from the final text. While UN Chief Antonio Guterres called the move a powerful affirmation of climate justice and state responsibility, this new resolution does not create a binding law. It does, however, raise the political and legal stakes. The resolution calls on governments to comply with their obligations, transition away from fossil fuels, and back efforts to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. This threshold was set under the Paris Climate Accord back in 2015, but scientists warn the world is now likely to overshoot that target.